Guys, it's Derek here, and today I'm doing a Red Eyes deck profile. Um, I made this deck a little bit ago, and I just wanted to show you guys a deck profile. I'm going to do this pretty quickly, so try to stick with me. Alright. Right off the bat, an obvious 3 Red Eyes Black Dragons. This card is pretty much a necessity for a Red Eyes Black Dragon deck. Alright. Red Eyes Darkness Dragon. Tribute a Red Eyes Black Dragon, special summon him, and then he gains 300 for every dragon type monster in your graveyard, so he's pretty nice. He starts out with the 2400. So next is Red Eyes Beat Chick. Now, a lot of the Red Eyes support cards in this deck exclude searching out Red Eyes Black Beat Chick, and so that's why I only run one of them. I used to run 2, but it got just really wasted, so I only run 1. Next card, Red Eyes Archfiend Lightning. He's a Gemini monster. His effect is once per turn you can destroy all face-up monsters on your opponent's side of the field with a defense lower than this card's attack. So it's not an original attack, it's just attack, so you do. Just, it's really nice. So, I mean, it counts as a normal monster, so it's really useful because all the cards in this deck revolved around normal monsters, and so it's just cool. Next up is Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon. A lot of decks run only 2 Red Eyes Black Dragons and 3 of these guys. But he's Gemini monster, and he has the same attack and defense as Red Eyes Black Dragon, but his effect is, at this card, a damage calculation is performed involving this card at the end of the battle phase. You can inflict damage to your opponent equal to this card's original attack if you only use this effect of Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon once per turn. So he kind of just does a lot of damage, and he can turn the tides in a duel really quickly. Next is Summon Skull. You'll see why he's in here later, but I'm just going to roll past him. Phoenix Gearfried. He's a Gemini monster, counts as a normal monster, unless you Gemini summon him, and so a lot of the cards special summon him, and it's just nice. Plus he's 2800 beef, so. Next is the Blackstone Legend. Most decks run 2 of them, and I probably would, but he's an amazing card to search out Red Eyes monsters, and I don't have another one, so I only run 1 in this deck. Next is the Black Metal Dragon. He's an equipped monster, gains 600 if he's equipped to a Red Eyes monster, and so that monster would gain 600 attack. And if he's sent to the graveyard, you can search out a Red Eyes card. That includes spell or trap cards, and so it's really nice. I'm saying that a lot. Red Eyes Wyvern. If he's in the graveyard, you can remove him from play to special summon a Red Eyes monster from your graveyard. And so it's kind of like a Call of the Haunted. Next, Red Eyes Retro Dragon. Now, I like him because if you have this whole setup of a bunch of strong Red Eyes monsters and your opponent activates Torrential Tribute or something and this guy's in your hand, you can special summon him in defense position and then bring back any cards that your opponent just destroyed. So, he's kind of like a safe keep. Next is the Keeper of the Shrine. He counts as 2 tributes for a dragon type monster. He has 2100 defense, and so I just kind of have him in there as a wall. Next, Sangan. Searches out my Blackstone or any other card I need at the time. Next are a couple 4 stars that are just kind of in here for power or just kind of stalling or something. Gearfried the Iron Knight, Dark Valkyria, Valkyrian Knight, Blue Flame Swordsman. Now, next card is the Blazewing Butterfly. He's a Gemini monster, and his Gemini effect is this: you contribute this card, then target 1 Gemini monster in your graveyard except Blazewing Butterfly. Special summon that target. If you do, it becomes an effect monster and gains its effect. So this guy could summon Phoenix Gearfried, and so he's just in there for helping out those Geminis. It's like Stagigan Security, I guess. He's a level 1 Dark Tuner, and he's in there because there's a card in my extra deck, so I'm going to roll past him. The King of the Swamp searches out Polymerization or counts as a fusion material. Winged Dragon Ara, kind of in there as a YOLO card. Next are the spell cards. Cards of Redstone. just draw power. Red Eyes Fusion to fusion summon one of my fusions. Polymerization, again, fusion summoning. Inferno Fire Blast does a lot of damage. Ancient Rules special summons Red Eyes. Foolish Burial to send my Blackstone to the graveyard and special summon, just get that going. Supervise is a Gemini card, gives them their effect. Symbols of Duty for normal monsters. Scapegoat, for obvious purposes. Monster Reincarnation to bring back like a Red Eyes Darkness. Creature Swaps, just really good. And Mystical Space Siphon. So those are the spell cards. And now on to the few traps I have. Return of Red Eyes to special summon Red Eyes monsters from your graveyard. Red Eye Spirit, again, special summon a Red Eyes monster. Burst Breath. A lot of the cards in here are dragons, so you just tribute them off and destroy all your opponent's monsters with a defense less than the tributed monster's attack. Call the Haunted, obviously, to bring back monsters. Curse of Anubis, because a lot of the cards in this deck are normal monsters, and this switch all affect monsters on the field into defense position. And that, again, helps along with the Gemini cards. Next, Torrential Tribute, just to help you out, and Mirror Force. Now I'm going to jump right into the extra deck. Red Eyes Flare Metal. He's an XYZ 2 level 7 monsters, so pretty much 2 Red Eyes or Red Eyes Black Flare. And so you just XYZ summon him 2800, and he has a nice effect. Contribute him to special summon normal monster in your graveyard. And every time your opponent activates a card effect, they lose 500 life points. Next is First of Dragon. 2 normal monsters to fusion summon him. Must be fusion summoned. Cannot be special summoned any other ways. You can only control 1 First Dragon. This card cannot be destroyed by battle except by battle with a normal monster and is unaffected by other monsters' effects. So there's 2700 attack, and so he can just kind of sit there and be a wall. Next is a Synchro. Red Eyes Archfiend Lightning. And that's what the Tyugen security was for. He's an 8-star monster, and so if you do Red Eyes and the security card, the tuner, can synchro summon this guy, and he's just really nice. And then the last card is Archfiend Black Skull Dragon, and this is why Summon Skull and Archfiend or Red Eyes Archfiend Lightning are in here. It's 1 level 6 Archfiend normal monster and 1 Red Eyes normal monster, and so this guy is just an all-around beast. And I guess that kind of wraps up this. This is just